Hey everybody, I am back again with another Hasbro Power Rangers Mighty Morphin figure. This is Finster. Always wanted a Finster action figure ever since I watched the show. He is the creator or sculptor and artist of all of the monsters that the Power Rangers fought in the early days of the show. It's an integral part of the series, really. You know, Rita kind of just barked orders at her minions all the time, and they did her bidding. So it's really cool that Hasbro made him. Loving the box art again. Picture on the back looks fantastic. Figure itself looks really great. I mean, of course, the prototype on the back's always going to look better, but not too bad. I do notice the eyes are different on the back of the box. We'll zoom in real fast. The eyes on him are a lot darker than the ones on the back of the box. The ones on the back almost make him look blind. So I kind of actually like that they went a little bit darker on the released figure here. I'm going to take him out. He comes with a ton of little accessories and stuff. I'm going to take him out. We're going to check him out. I think the only place that this was available was Amazon. I think he was an Amazon exclusive. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if he's on Hasbro Pulse. There's a little buffer so his head didn't get messed up in shipping or whatever. But like I said, I think he might just be on there. I pre-ordered him on there, and it took a while. It was kind of a nice surprise when he came because I forgot about it. Worried about this briefcase though. It looks like it could snap easily. I wouldn't bend that too much. You see how this here? It looks like it could break easily, but it does snap closed. It's a really great sculpt, like a woody look on the outside. I wouldn't open and close that too much because it looks like it's going to snap really easily. Then he's got like a little rolling pin, which is weird that they painted it silver. I don't know if it's silver on the show, but like you can see like the sculpt is all wood. So it's kind of weird. And it's made of a really soft rubbery plastic too. So that probably should be easy to get in his hands. Then it comes with this like flossing like putty knife to make the putties. Ha ha ha. And it's also soft rubbery plastic. What else do we got here? Little tiny things. And he's got like his little monocle thing here. It goes around his neck. It's very nice. Also soft rubbery plastic up until this piece. So it's interesting. What else? Got a bunch of little stuff here. He got like a knife, like a little sculpting knife. He's definitely an artist because I always have my little knife. I use an X-Acto blade. This is like his little X-Acto blade. I cut things up, and then it comes with these little sculptures of putties. They are a soft rubbery plastic. The tiny little guys. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose these. And the one has a like a blade hand. The other one has a ball hand. I believe, yeah, and they fit right in to the little case that he comes with. When he goes to a little monster business meeting, he can carry his sculptures with him. Oh my goodness, they keep falling out. I think it might be better to put them down face down and then close it. There you go. And then you won't lose them. You keep them in here. But it kind of sucks. You have to hide them away because you're gonna lose your tiny little putties. Okay, so that's all of that. He comes with 2 hands on him, and then he comes with another set of hands in the packaging. Check those out now. Let's see what the ones he's got on him. They are, this has interesting articulation. It's like a up and down type of deal. Kind of hard to move that way. I wish it wasn't like that, to be quite honest. I guess you can move it that way. The way his sculpt of his cuff is on his sleeve here, it makes it difficult. I never realized, let me jump into one thing real fast. I never realized that Finster's like a root or like a tree monster. I just kind of thought he was like an old alien. Seeing all of these like little branches and leaves coming off of him, I never realized that, because he's got them. He doesn't have them on this hand, but the one side he's got like little twigs coming out of his hand. It's really neat. You can see this is like I guess this might be for the little tiny knife thingy to hold. Yeah. So he can hold that in that hand pretty well. I'm glad they did it, because a lot of companies don't do that kind of stuff. Give you the exact hands to hold the accessories of the character. Yeah, you know, that'd be really cool for him to do, to hold that. And I think like this one. Now the hands aren't soft plastic, but the accessories are. So like, you know, this hand can hold the rolling pin very well. Let's see. We've got this hand here. It's a little more open, and I feel like it would hold. No, I wasn't say. I think it would hold the putty knife better, but it doesn't really do. It's just kind of like an open pointing hand, I guess. He's got this one on this hand. It's about the same as the other hand on the other side. I'm just so afraid this is gonna break because the plastic is so soft. Yeah, but these ones that come on him in the box actually hold his accessories really well. So I think that's about it for the hands. I don't want to spend too much time on that, because he's really, really great sculpt, and I want to go over that. The only thing that really sucks is they did not paint his neck. His neck here is the same color as his body, as his shirt that he's got on, which is like a really light baby blue color, the shirt. Obviously his skin is like an eggshell, yellowy white color almost, and he's got his little beard going on there, and it's like a bluish white, if you can see it. And his mouth open. Oh my goodness. And his head pops off. All right, be careful with that. It snaps back on easily. But yeah, his mouth moves. That's nice. Nice feature. I'm glad a lot of companies are doing that now, because more figures should have their mouth moving. And he talks a lot when he's on the show. He's like, oh yes, dear, oh yes, oh okay, Rita. Let's see. Nice paint job on the band around his head. Oh, no, there's a few. I take that back. There's a few little spots there. The sculpting is great though. There's like little details in it. I just love it. His ears are like a very soft, rubbery plastic. And they have the little twigs on them again, like the hands do. His glasses are also a soft, rubbery plastic. You can move them up. Let's get a close-up look at those eyes. I don't know if you can see them well. Let me zoom in. They're pretty nice. Let's zoom out. Okay. So this is like glasses done correctly on a toy. A lot of people sculpt glasses on figures and don't do them well, but like his are really well done. They don't look bad on him. They like actually work correctly. I feel like they did some research on how to make that look right, because it's really a pain. Okay, so anyways, moving on from that. He's got little shoulder armor here, and it's a soft rubbery plastic. Nice, snappy, ball jointed shoulders. Let's see. And then he's got that like swivel rotation up under here, like all of the Lightning Collection figures do. And he has a ball joint and a pin joint in the elbow area. Very nice. You got a lot of rotation. Never thought I'd get a Finster figure, let alone one with so much articulation and rotation and all kinds of things going on. And you can even see here, they like the texture on his shirt. Very nice. It's a lot of, I feel like a lot of love went into this little guy. And I love his little toes there. The flap on his overalls. Or his, it's not really an overall, it's like a smock, I guess, almost. But this is like a separate piece glued on here. All kinds of things going on with Finster. And then he has the joint at the waist here. No ab crunch, but who really wants that with Finster? The apron underneath the smock thing, it's like it's two separate pieces. Now they didn't really sculpt underneath like details or anything. Some of the other figures I reviewed, like Pudgy Pig, had details underneath, like his ears and stuff that you could see. There's no detail sculpted underneath that, but it is separate from the upper part here, so it can like give him a little more flow. And then from there, he is articulated underneath where his pants are at. It rotates all the way around, sculpt all the way underneath there, and he has the standard hip joints that all figures are having at the moment, and they're really good. They're nice joints, no complaints there. Has the cut in the legs at the hips to rotate around. Nice hidden ball jointed knee joint in there underneath in the pants. Not too loose. Well, this one's a little loose. This side's real nice and tight, but this one's a little loose. But he's pretty sturdy standing up on his own. He also has a cut here where his pants go into his boot, like right above that. So that's got that. He does have foot articulation, and he does have the hinge or swivel, whatever you want to call it, in the feet. That's very nice. Works out very well for Mr. Finster. And he has a bunch of little things to put his accessories on his smock here. So I'm gonna bring him back to the back of the light kit here. I'm gonna zoom in. We're gonna we'll do the test here and try to stand him up on his own. See how he goes. So how Finster can stand on his own 2 feet. Without leaning him back. Good luck, right? Some figures are easier than others. A lot of figures I've been reviewing lately are very top-heavy characters. Those are annoying because they do not stand well on their own. Oh, Finster. All right, there we go. I had his leg turned a weird way. I'll try to stand him up now. You guys want to watch me stand up a toy for 20 minutes here? All right, there he is. He kind of has a little bit of a lean, which I don't really care for that. All right. Damn it, Finster, stand up. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Finster's standing up on his own. Okay, so he has all these little things. So I guess I realize why the head pops off so easily. You can put his little monocle around his neck. That just pops off and pops on like that easily. So no worries there. Want to see what fits where. So I'm gonna put the rolling pin here. I think that's why that he has 2 there like that. So that fits nice and snug in there. And then he's got a little putty knife there. Oh, so okay, I get it. So they kind of go like that. That's how they go. Both the spaces are for his 2 tools that he has. And I guess you can put the little knife that I have there in that hand. So speaking of that, I'm going to show you real fast how the hands come in and out. He's got long pegs. All right. So That wasn't too hard to get out. Oh, and it pushes in real nice. All right, cool. So that's that. I like him with a little knife in his hand there, I think. Because he's an artist and the sculptor of the monsters. So I think that's how I will leave him. Mr. Finster is a great figure. I might be a bit biased because I really, really wanted this one. So definitely, if you are a Power Rangers fan, you probably already have this. But if you don't, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go get yourself a Finster action figure, man. He is cool. And that is about it for this one. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Until next time, have a good one.